What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Jong, lobbed in behind. He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. He was going to be disappointed with that. Casado, Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Koundé, Balde, De Jong, Araujo, Casado. Well, there's a probing ball, nicely intercepted. Koundé, De Jong, Araujo shifted upfield. Balde, Rafinha, Balde. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now here's the climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. Aim forwards. Koundé, Kubasi. Rafinha, Balde, and here's Rafinha. Now it's De Jong. Time to deliver. And here's De Jong. And here's Yamal. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played down the flank. Araujo can get it clear. And he's there to clear it. Lofted in. It's a mighty effort! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
And you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter. So we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Looking here to chip it through. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. There are a few waiting for a real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's tidy. Hit into the middle. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Balde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Swings it across.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Finish! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
Played out to the right. De Jong, gently done. Yamal. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Pedri. De Jong. That's a... It's Lewandowski! Can he spark a counter here? It's run loose here. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Pedri. Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Clears it away. Aim forwards. He's found a way through. Time, excellent interception. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball that. Chance! That carried quite a threat. Pedri forwards and with intent. And it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Spread out to the left. That has found him in acres of space. Casado. Lewandowski. And the counter is on. Yamal succumbs to the pressure.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Balde. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. Balde. It's a good-looking delivery. Over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Pedro. And here's Yap. Chance! Sticks it away!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chance for a shot! Casado. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Turns and goes back. And the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's played forward. So it's going to be another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's played into the area. Balde. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Dimitrovic, long ball by the goalkeeper. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. This looks applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's a clever-looking ball. That's very neat. Chance! Rafinha. Balde. Casado. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Casado. Well, they could break here. Aim forwards. Casado wins. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pings in a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Yamal. And that's aimed into the middle. Rafinha. And it's played forward. We hit half-time, nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cleared without complication. Yamal. Pedri chooses to go back. Yamal. So who's he picking out? Levin. And a chance! Now it's... Can he finish? Looking for a decent ball in. Shot a goal! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Casado. Koundé. Casado. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo moved on forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal. Oh, that is real chance! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Yamal looks to the other side. Rafinha. That's a dangerous ball. Corner then. Pedri with the short one. And here's Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kunde's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. No way through, so back it comes. And he's heaved it away. And it's Kunde. Kunde. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Calmly anticipates. Araujo. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Now it's De Jong. De Jong. Chance, surely! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Barcelona, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha forwards and with intent. Yamal. De Jong. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Pedri. Oh, good ball. And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Yamal. Lewandowski is onto this. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been drilled forward. He's onto it in a flash. Araujo gets it clear. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Out towards the flank. And here's De Jong. Rafinha takes aim and crosses. Aim forwards. Casado. Pedri shifted upfield. Pedri. Yamal. And here's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He's got a goal!
Barcelona, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Rafinha. And here's Levin. Chance for a shot! He thumps it clear. Koundé. Can he get onto this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he cuts out the supply. Ball swung in. Araujo. He's in a good position here. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Kubasi, aim forwards. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross goes in there. Araujo getting this one clear. And it's played forward. Pedri laid into space. Yamal's cross. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed in towards the centre. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Yamal. Decent chance! It's a loose ball. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's come loose. Kubasi. Araujo, and it's played forward. Balde. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha on a charge down the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rafinha. De Jong with 2 goals already to his name. Over to the left, Rafinha. Pedri played through into space. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong plays it in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Balde, aim forwards. And it goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri knocks it out wide. And it's Casado. Played out wide. Balde. He is just caressing the ball. Up towards the front line. Rather wayward. Kunde. Kubasi. Araujo. Rafinha chasing after it. That is a little undercooked. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Danger averted for now. Casado. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. That has been knocked clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Short changes him with that pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rafinha. Tries a deft little ball. Shapes to shoot! And yet another chance goes to waste. And he's there to clear it. And here's De Jong. And it's Casado. Pedri. Koundé. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great...
And the shots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Shot a goal! Wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, played right into his path. Tries to get it clear. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Yamal. Araujo. Now here's the delivery. Big chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Koundé. Spread out to the left. Oh, great! And the shots! Pedri. Rafinha, aim forwards, and it's De Jong. Balde. Casado. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Time to deliver. Rafinha. De Jong. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rafinha, Lewandowski, Pedri, and here's Yamal. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Cross. Up he goes! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal, aim forwards. Dimitrovic, on ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Lewandowski. Petri. It's really well manoeuvred. This might spell that he's had a shot. That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He can get that clear. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Balde could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. A good run down the left-hand side. There's the delivery. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cuts out the pass. Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koundé. Very nicely done. Petri with the cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Balde. And it's De Jong. Here's Lewandowski. It's anyone's ball now. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chance here to counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafinha puts a cross in. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. keeper's well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Araujo forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. Casado. Al-Kubasi played out to the left flank. There's a probing ball, wins the duel this time. Araujo shifted upfield. Yamal moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha, and here's Lewandowski, shapes to shoot! Pedri, Yamal, Rafinha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cleared. And it's played forward. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Rafinha, and it's Pedri. Rafinha played with finesse. Well, they could break here. Thinks one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Balde attempts a clearance. Played out to the right. Played into space. Hit into the middle. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Yamal. Now it's Pedri, and that's a good ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha, Yamal, tries a deft little ball, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's searching. And the finish! Well, the ball's come loose here. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Pedri gets good distance on it. That's been drilled forward. Araujo tries to clear. And it's Lewandowski. Clipped into space. Cleared away. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That'll be a throw.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. De Jong aim forwards. Over to the left. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lewandowski. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, what a try! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Koundé, gently done. Pedri spread out to the left. Cross from Rafinha. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. That's overhit. That's really well manoeuvred. Casado forward. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo. Casado. Araujo. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kubasi with the clearance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Balde. Araujo. And it's played forward. Driven forward. Koundé. Moved on forwards. And he's away. He is just caressing the ball. Over to the left. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. Cleared away. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. Kubasi can get it clear. That is lovely. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's a loose ball.
Rafinha getting this one clear. Pedri. Araujo. Aim forwards. And a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, this is a great position. That has been knocked clear. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet. Kubasi gets it away. And it's played forward. Lewandowski forwards and with intent. Dimitrovic sends that a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. And it's Balde. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Real chance! That was very necessary. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Yamal. Done delicately. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Araujo. Moved on forwards. Got a throw in. into the second half. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, he's fizzed it forward. And it's Pedri. Danger averted for now. Oh, red, nice interception. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's played forward. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Casado. Kubasi forwards and with intent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Balde. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played out to the right, and he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Moved on forwards. Well time, excellent interception. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Casado. Araujo forwards and with intent. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That has been cut short. Shooting chance! Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rafinha. This is promising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Lewandowski. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
clears it away. And here's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Could be danger here. Rafinha puts a cross in. Lewandowski has a goal!
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Takes aim and crosses. That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Aim forwards. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he's heaved it away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Olmo. He's having a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Kubasi, gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the volley. The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Casado wins the duel this time. Rafinha, he's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. It's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi can get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dani Olmo, some resolute defending there. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Well, that is a good challenge from him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Moved on forwards. Lewandowski. Tries to get it clear. And it's Martin. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Really could have done.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, he's in! And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Koundé. Casado. Oh, delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Lobbed in behind. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Balde. And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Really well cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good spread. Araujo clears it away. Pedri. Kubarsi. Casado. Araujo forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Long time, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it. It's Lewandowski! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Over to the left. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's claimed by the keeper. Yamal. Barcelona just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Lewandowski. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Great work on the overlap. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That is a great pick out. Knocks it out wide. And it's played in here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. And here's Pedri. Pedri! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Dimitrovic sends that a long way. Casado. Rafinha. Lewandowski is onto this. It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. De Jong. That has been cut short. Driven forward. Defending was strong and firm. Balde chips it through. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski! is extended still further.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's De Jong. De Jong! And he should have made it four.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedri plays it short. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And he's missed it. Played back in. Cleared without complication. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Takes a shot! Koundé shifted upfield. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski! Oh, he really got hold of that. Into the middle, Koundé cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Araujo gently done. Araujo laid out to the left flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. That's going to go a long way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Lewandowski. He is just caressing the ball. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Al-Kubasi forwards and with intent. Well, that's a nice ball. Always onto this. in for trouble. Yamal's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pedri. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's managed to gift it back. Played out to the right. Araujo aim forwards. Rafinha. De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Casado. And that's a great chance! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
Pedri! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Pedri probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's been slipped through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Araujo, and it's played forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's De Jong. Do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Funde. Casado. Al-Kubasi, gently done. Pedri. Cuts out the pass.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casado shifted upfield. Played out wide. Played back in. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. Showing good feet. It's crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Real chance! Looking to break at pace. Well, that's well seen too. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Yamal. There's the whistle for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. The action is back underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
That's been drilled forward. Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Pedri. Pedri closing in on goal. Up towards the front line. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's onto it in a flash. Nice control. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! No, that's just wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. No way through there. Balde. Rafinha. And he goes cross-field. Pedri, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. It's Lewandowski! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And here's Lewandowski. Pedri, good take in a good area. Pedri. That is good strength. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Casado wins the duel this time. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo. Kubasi. Kubasi, gently done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played out to the right. Gets a good foot in there. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Yamal. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Referee has just said play on. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo clears it away. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a lovely, neat pass. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it clear. That's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Can he deliver? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Now here's the delivery. Can he finish? He scores! Ter Stegen, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. De Jong. De Jong, that's a delicate pass. Quick ball upfield. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Al-Kubasi gently done. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Now it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Shot a goal! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Crossfield, changing the point of attack. Casado. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. He's got a bit. Lewandowski has a goal! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Lewandowski really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And it's lofted through here. Here's a corner. Promising position, chooses to go back. A chance to play it in. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Pedri forwards and with intent. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Balde, gently done. And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal, that's a clever looking ball. Lewandowski.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Casado. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. De Jong tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal, Casado, and here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rafinha. Pedri goes for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Such good technique as well, that was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Clipped into space. Gets it away. Cross goes in there. Al-Kubasi gets it clear. Tidy. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Lewandowski. He welcomes it in. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri crosses. And out it comes again. Lewandowski. And the ball's come loose here. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Casado has created one goal already. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Balde. De Jong. He's in plenty of space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha. Rafinha played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to clear it. Played through for the wide man. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. That's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Rafinha. Nicely intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Araujo. Koundé moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Jong, Pedri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kubasi. De Jong. Alde. De Jong. Araujo. Koundé, gently done. Aim forwards. Pedri. Back into the middle. And it's Lewandowski! That is faded wide. Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's Lewandowski, cuts out the pass. Out to the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal. Pedri. Casado. Pau Kubasi laid out to the left flank. De Jong. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. Moved on forwards. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he shoots! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Kubasi. Casado. Through. Aim forwards. Araujo can get it clear. Pedri. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Lofted upfield. Casado makes the interception.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Koundé. Pedri, and he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Casado. That's the throw. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Casado. Araujo. De Jong. Balde. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Pedri, Yamal, and here's De Jong, Rafinha, chance surely, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Jong. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's De Jong. He's being urged to shoot. Rafinha, back when it goes. Cleared away. Oh, there's a probing ball. How Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
And here's Lewandowski. Pedri cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Rafinha! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafinha really is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Pedri. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Araujo.
Balde. And here's Pedri. Chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Have it back and can go again. Dimitrovic sends that a long way. Yamal with a definite foul there. shoots! It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, looking to break at pace. He's in a great position here. A lot of space ahead of him. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Araujo gets it away. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Balde. De Jong. And it's played forward. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And again the keeper stands strong. Clears it away. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong. Balde climbs up big. Has a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Dimitrovic, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets just about enough of it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's hoisted clear.
The defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, smashing header! He will be living with himself. Lewandowski. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. The message is clear, none shall pass. De Jong, and here's Rafinha. That's going to go a long way. Araujo. And it's De Jong. Over to the left. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a glide! Quick ball upfield.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Araujo. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's De Jong. Oh, good ball. Oh, what a... It's Lewandowski! And he should have made it four.
Lewandowski really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And here's Rafinha. Lovely, now then. Nice physical challenge. Chance here to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. Well, they can break here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Ball's played through. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. Played in again. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. That has been knocked clear. Kubasi, approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rafinha. And the counter is on. And here's Lewandowski. Nice control. And here's De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha, great chance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to clear it. Koundé gets into some space. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Casado has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. save. And that has been cleared. And the shot! That is good strength. That's surely a foul free kick. Kubasi attempts a clearance. Rafinha. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. And it's Pedri. Lewandowski! He'll try to keep this alive. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Pedri. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Crossed it again. Lewandowski played back in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha. Showing good feet. Balde. Rafinha. And that's it. It's a mighty effort! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played into space out wide. Rafinha. Does really well to win the ball there. De Jong. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's gone back to the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Pedri. Across it goes. And he's heaved it away. And here's the chance to counter. It's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Yamal. Pedri. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Casado did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And here's De Jong. And now the breakaway. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's neat. Yamal's cross. Could be danger. There's the shot. Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Yamal. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Araujo, no, again there's no way through. Probing pass. He's shapes to shoot! De Jong. Araujo forwards and with intent. Quality ball. Out to the right. That's good play.